Hey y'all, Billy from Perma Pastures Farm. Beautiful, beautiful day. Perfectly blue sky, not a streak up there, which means it's gonna be a good day. Gotta love that. Anyway, here we are out in front of the chickens, and we're gonna be talking more about what we're gonna do with the sheep. But the star of today, because we get so many questions about it, is partially what I have in this bucket. Now, number one, I got the regular food scraps in here. There's a lot of bread and some other things. But over here, we have what we're calling the star of the show. This, ladies and gentlemen, is comfrey. And this, we can't grow enough of it. I am dead serious. I'm gonna show you what I mean here in a sec. Let me go ahead and open these guys up. All right, so comfrey is one of those things that, I mean, it grows pretty much anywhere. As long as you can work the soil, you can put in the roots. And throughout the growing season, even in the parts where we don't have a growing season, they're gonna get a bunch of this stuff. Sometimes we'll make comfrey hay out of it. We'll dry it and give it to them. So let's just go ahead and put some down right there. Now, there's a lot of claims out there talking about what this stuff will and won't do in terms of it'll blow up their liver, or it'll do this, it'll do that. And, you know, all these toxic effects that it supposedly has. Well, take a look at who wrote those articles. Find out who gave them the money, and you might find out the reasons why. In fact, consider recent times. I think it's probably a good indication to all of us that don't believe anything until it's officially denied. You dig what I'm saying? Well, right now, they're coming out of here. I promise you, by close of business, just like we've shown in all the videos before, by close of business today, there will be not one remnant of that comfrey on the ground. And part of the reason is it bioaccumulates. It's a dynamic accumulator. It sets down these roots real deep into the earth. Isn't that right, Bird? And it pulls up all those nutrients, puts it in its leaves, much to our benefit. Now, we make products out of it, obviously comfrey salve and a number of other things. We've made comfrey tea out of it. And also, those nutrients help these birds, and this one seems to be a little bit impatient. Billfelders, gotta love them, they're very friendly. Anyway, this is a big part of their diet, especially in the growing season. And then when we put back enough, and like I said, we can't grow enough of it, we'll use it throughout the winter as well in the form of comfrey hay. But that usually goes to the ruminants and stuff like that, although we will give the chickens some if we do have extra. All right, so with that said, we're gonna go and show you up the hill how we move the sheep, or rather the rams that are up in the woods, and how we use this to get them where we want them to go. All right, y'all, we got a tale of two cities over here, or two woods. Now, let me just kind of briefly describe what happened. Okay, initially we had the pigs basically work the whole top ridge of this mountain, okay? So they did what they do, and they did a wonderful job of it too. Over here, they went through, and then eventually we harvested the pigs way to my right. Okay, here's what I need you to know, is the pigs already made their move through here, knocked out a lot of stuff. Now the sheep, if you'll take a look over here, it looks barren. You don't see anything green. In fact, you see a little hay on the ground because we had to wind up feeding them hay over here because there was very little. That's how much they tore up. Now take a look at where they're going. This new paddock, right here, lots and lots of multi-floor rows. Pigs got the stuff down low. These guys are gonna get the stuff up high. And then when they get all they can get, we're gonna come by. This is where our human interaction is gonna take place. And we'll chop this off at the base, let it fall, and then they'll take care of the rest. How cool is that? So these guys basically, that's what I love about these hair sheep. If they're not spoiled, they eat practically almost everything a goat will. Not everything, but enough of it. But we also, because they're in this landscape where they don't have a whole lot of choices, and I'm using them to do work, I need to also make sure the minerals are on point, and that's where the comfrey comes in. So we're gonna go to the top of this mountain, and we're gonna lead them over with the comfrey. We'll get them in the new paddock, and then it's off to the races. All right, we're at the top of the hill. You can see they're ready to rock and roll, and they know what's in this bucket. So all I'm gonna do, because we got a hard fence on the outside, this is our woven wire, and we got our hot wire kind of tied to it, so it's something of a gate right now. So all we're gonna do, open it up, And look what they go for right off the bat. So just like that, y'all, you get a 2-for-1. That's how we move them. We basically set up another, when we're using netting, we'll just set up another vertical or parallel net, put the bottom in, make a gate, or you could lift the whole doggone thing up. But when you have comfrey on the other end of it, it is a giant calling card for them because they know what it has in it. Tons of protein, B12, it's the only one that produces it naturally, and so many minerals and stuff that they're getting out of the soil. That's part of the reason why all the silvopasture areas that we're developing, we're taking comfrey every single place we can and sticking it through those lanes. So the medicine's already in the field. So we get away from this whole notion of having to cut the leaves down the hill, bring it up the hill. Why not just have the medicine right there in the pasture, along with a lot of other cool things. But y'all, if you need any, just check us out at the website. You need bone sauce, world's best deer repellent. We make it right here on this farm. Anything else, rice knives, you name it, we got it at the website. You need an EMP shield, any of that stuff, just check down below. All right, y'all, this is Billy from Perma Pastures Farm, where permaculture is my passion. We'll see y'all next time.